Okay, hi, this is Mary. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm not going to talk to you long. I just want to talk to you a little bit about when you know it's time to take off the cape, to get some rest, prioritize yourself first, and take care of you. I have been feeling so out of sorts lately. I wasn't sleeping well. I was very anxious. I was feeling mentally and physically exhausted. So, what I decided to do was to just take a break. For the month of August, we put our Facebook group on hold, Black Women Expats in Panama. I took a week off social media, which I decided to unplug. So, I just wanted to talk to you about that because even though I made announcements, letting everybody know I was going to be taking a break, I even said that I was feeling overwhelmed and I was out of sorts. Some people chose to ignore that message, meaning that they were still sending me DMs, still had questions. And that saying that you have to uh, show people how to treat you. So I decided to ignore all of those messages because I'm like, I know you're following me. I know you see what I'm posting. And if I'm telling you that I need a break, if I'm telling you that I'm overwhelmed, if I'm telling you I'm unplugging, and you're still deciding you're going to send me a message anyway, so either maybe you didn't see the message before you sent me the message, or you said, eh, I don't care that you need a break because I want my question answered. So, some people, because I'm a naturally giving person, I'm always there for people, I'm always sharing information, I'm always a resource. But if I say I need a break, I don't even need to explain. I'm, I just needed to unplug. I'm going to take it. And I might be doing it every month, because when it comes down to it, none of this stuff that I'm doing is that important. I'm not some heart surgeon. No one is relying on me to save their lives. It's not that serious. So, my mental health, my physical, emotional, and social well being is more important than all of this. So, if you aren't putting yourself first, then you need to. At this stage in my life where I have given so much to everybody else, and I'm still a natural giver here in my retirement stage of my life, no one's paying me to be on YouTube to give you guys all this information. Nobody's paying me to host events in Black Women Expats in Panama. But no matter what I do, sometimes it seems to be not enough for some of you. You'll find a way to want more. And for those of you that are going like through the back door, you're going to my travel website, you're using my travel business page to reach out to me about questions about Panama. You're finding my business phone number and you're calling me about questions about Panama. Totally out of line. Totally out of line. Because what I'm providing to you here on YouTube is a lot of information, a lot of free information. For you to like circumvent, go through the back door to try to like reach out to me, it's just not the way to do it. I am accessible through our Facebook community where we have monthly meetups. That's it. That's the only time I'm accessible. So I'm having to set boundaries for my own well-being, because the more I give, the more you want from me. It's only one of me. Our Facebook group has over 4,000 people right now. There's no way I can talk to and meet with everyone individually. I just can't do it. So that's why I have my YouTube channel, so I can share information to everyone. So you guys gotta stop. Stop with the DMs. Stop sending me emails, going through my travel business website when you know you're not trying to go on none of my trips. You want to know about Panama. I'm giving you all the information. If you need more information, then maybe you need to take a tour, or maybe you need to hire someone. But I'm not providing anything else more than what I'm doing already here. And I understand, we all have our personal crisis or personal things that we have to work out. Maybe you need to hire a life coach, or maybe you need to hire a consultant. I don't want to do that. I'm not trying to be a consultant. I'm retired. I'm doing this because I love to share information. But if it gets to be too much, then I'm going to have to pull back when I need to pull back. And I was feeling that things were getting to be too much. I was socialized out, so I pulled back. And some of you wouldn't even let me pull back, but I'm pulling back anyway. Because my mental, physical, emotional health is more important than any of this. So I'm going to protect my peace at all costs. So if that means not answering a post, not responding to your DM, not responding to your email that came to my travel business website, then that's where it is. I give a lot of information on my YouTube channel. I meet up with people that come to our events. That's all I got. I gotta save some left for me. There's still like so many things that I want to do in this season life, at this particular stage of my life. So many places I want to travel to. So I took some time out. I came here to El Valle, Anton Valley. I'm staying at the, what is it? The Caracol Boutique Resort and Spa, which I will share all that information. This video will be shown after I leave. So if somebody wants to come after I leave, that's fine. But I'm not sharing any more live places where I am, because some of you guys get pretty weird, actually. You shouldn't be this attached to someone you've never met before. It gets a little weird. It gets a little stalkish. So I'm pulling back a little bit, guys. I have to. You're still going to get my YouTube videos when I'm able to do them. But I'm not accessible 24/7. I'm not. And you shouldn't be either. You should be setting your boundaries as well. We're not physicians on call. We're not emergency doctors in the ER. None of us should be accessible 24/7. So this has been a nice little trip for me. I've been riding the bikes every day, which I'll show you a video of that. I've been just like chilling. I decided that I didn't want to talk to anybody all weekend. And I haven't really, besides when I go eat at the restaurant. letting them know what I want to eat. That's it. So I've had to think about, I guess, my next stage of things that I want to do in this particular season of my life. And I figured some things out. And sometimes you gotta step back in order to do that. So I'm doing good. This has been a nice, quiet, simple retreat getaway for me, um, because I was not feeling well. I was totally feeling stressed out. Um, I felt like I was socialized out. I was I was very anxious. Um, I was feeling that I didn't want to be bothered with anyone. You know, that it was a chore for me to attend something. So I was like, "Oh, Mary, you gotta pull back. You've been doing too much." So I am very in tune with myself and what I need. So I decided to do a little getaway and just came up here. It's like a 2.5 hour drive from the city, and just chilling. Don't even want to do any tours. I've been touring myself because it's not that big of an area. So you can rent bikes here, not rent, for free at the resort. So I just been riding around, and it's been so cool, so cool. So I just want to say that we should not feel bad when we need to take that cape off. When we need to rest, we all deserve rest. And we shouldn't feel guilty about it. And don't let someone, even if you say you need rest, and they're still trying to force you or put themselves on you or whatever, don't give into it. Set your boundaries. We all need to have boundaries. So my boundaries are going to be pretty clear from this day forward. You do not have access to me 24/7. You don't. So that's all I want to say. You have the permission to rest when you need to unplug if you have to. I have not been on social media. I took a break. And I think I might be doing that more routinely because it feels good not to do it. Because we can be so attached to social media and texting, and ugh, it's all too much. I prefer in-person communication. I'm still old-fashioned. I don't want to be on the phone for hours and hours with you, but if you want to meet, I prefer that type. But what I don't do, what I'm not doing, is meeting you cold turkey, someone that I've never interacted before. Because I did that before, met expats who had just came to Panama one on one, had never interacted with them before, only on online, and the in person thing was a disaster. This one particular person was so negative. No matter what I said or how I tried to spin things or turn it around, she had a negative response. So I finally said to her, I don't think Panama is the right place for you. And I said, I don't think any place is the right place for you because no matter what, you're going to look at the negative thing about that particular country and you're going to hold on to it. I'm not oblivious about things that are around me. However, I don't lead my life with the negative stuff, you know? I mean, yeah, I'm going to take that into consideration, but I'm not going to hold on to that and just lead my life with it. So from that point on, I said, if I'm not meeting you at one of our social events and we're connecting there, and then we decide to meet later after that group social event, I'm cool with that. But you sending me a message saying you're going to be in town at a certain date and can we meet? No, we cannot. You can come to one of our group events, and if we connect, then we can meet later. It's just only for my personal safety and for yours as well. We don't know who these people are on the internet. You don't even know who I am. Nobody's been vetted. Everybody can hide behind these internet personalities. But some people are a whole different thing when you meet them in person. So I meet people in a group setting. That's it. That's the only way I'm doing it. And if we happen to connect at that group setting, like a few of the ladies have, that we meet for dinner and social things outside of the group. That's just a natural thing that happens within any group. That's why you come to the group, so you can meet people, interact, and find your tribe. But some people think that they're supposed to come to Panama and I'm supposed to be their personal tour guide. No, I'm not anybody's personal tour guide. I'm retired. I live here. I'm not a tour guide. I'm not a relocation guide. I'm just a lady who's retired, who has shared some stuff about her experiences here living in Panama to make it easy for the next person. So, and I'm also a person who's very in tune with her body and how she feels. And I'm not going to let it get to that, to where it was. I'm going to take routine breaks. I'm going to set up more boundaries because all of this social media stuff can be a lot. Can be a lot. And that's why I don't have a schedule. Like you're not going to see me on Facebook every Thursday night at blah 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 doing a live. I'm not doing that. I'm retired. I don't need this. I have a very good pension. I'm doing this because I love to communicate. I love to share information. But if it becomes a job and too much for me, then I'm out. And I'm not going to let it get to that. Okay, so that's why I am doing things and taking a breather and unplugging so it doesn't become that, because I don't want it to become that, because I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I'm enjoying interacting with you. So if I say I need a break, then don't take it personal, or don't take any of this stuff personal, because you don't know what people are going through. You don't know where people are at in their lives. You don't even know what's going on in their lives. You just see them on a YouTube channel or on Facebook, and you're not considering anything else but what you want. So let's not be selfish. Let's have grace for each other, not be judgmental, and let's allow someone, if they need to take off the cape, help them take off the cape and be okay with it. Because ultimately, we're all we are all responsible for our own happiness. I'm not responsible to make you happy. You're not responsible to make me happy. We are responsible for our own lives. And I share information to try to empower you to make the best decisions for your life. That's what I try to do here on my channel. But even so, in doing that, sometimes you got those people that's just take, 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 take. And that's fine. But if I get a little, whoa, pushback, or if I'm not available, or if I say no, or if I say no thanks, I'm not going to be able to do that, then you should still be good. You shouldn't forget all those other things I've already done. All those videos, all that information I've already provided should not mean anything because at one time I said, no, I can't do it. So, listen, I think I talk way too much than I wanted to. I'm going to go on a bike ride and go get something to eat. But I was just sitting here reading. I've been reading this book, finally finished it. Um, Before I Let You Go by Kennedy Ryan. Ladies, I think you would enjoy that. For the ladies. Before I Let You Go by Kennedy Ryan. I just finished that book. So listen, I just want to tell you, make sure you're taking care of yourself. Protect your peace. Set up boundaries if you have to. All right? And in the meantime, don't forget to like and subscribe. Share this video if you think would be helpful to someone else. And watch my little short video about the resort that I'm staying at in this little town that I'm at. All right? Have a great day.